Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Okay, magsiupo na po tayo. Okay. Ngayong hapon po, mga kapatid, ako po ang nagtatalakay nitong love and marriage according to God's plan. Ano po ito? Mahaba po itong talk na ito. Kaya ginawa ko po ito 2 parts. Kaya kailangan bumalik kayo next week kasi hindi nyo matatapos ito ngayon. Pero huwag kayong mag-alala kasi alam ko yung karamihan sa atin may trabaho pa bukas. Siguro mga alas 9 naman, siguro alas 10 mamayang gabi. Nasa bahay na po tayo. Okay. So brothers and sisters, thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about love and marriage according to God's plan. Okay. So again, this is 2 parts. So we will talk about talk number 1 now. And I think it's also a short talk. So siguro baka mga 20-25 minutes I will be finished. Okay. Yung ating hindi naman atin, paborito kong lagi kong gustong pinapakita itong English na to ni Pope Francis. Kasi sabi na, the joy of love experienced by families is also the joy of the church. Gusto ko yung sinabi niya dyan kasi tuwing nagbubunga yung ating ginagawa dito, alam po natin na ang simbahan ay natutuwa din. Sapagkat ang nais po ng simbahan ay tayo pong mga pamilya ay sama-sama, buklod-buklod, na ipagtatanggol po natin na isa't isa. Laban po sa mga impluensya at atake po na hindi po sumasang-ayon sa nais ng Panginoon para sa atin. Okay. So ito po, ang ipapakita ko sa inyo mga kapatid, 3 reasons or God's plan for marriage. Iisa-isahin ko po sila, pero maikli lang po, no? So 1 is to become one flesh. So when husbands and wives join each other in marriage, it's to become one flesh. And then also for committed love, that's one of the plans of God for us in marriage. And then for mutual service. Okay, tingnan natin yung una, to become one flesh. Okay. So, ang main purpose daw po ng marriage is to create a new entity. Tingnan po natin, ano po yun? The family. The family. Kaya, tingnan po natin yung mga mahalagang galing po dito sa salitang ito. It begins with the man and woman. Ito po yung ginagawa daw po ng isang lalaki babae pagka nagsasama na po sila at kinakasal. They give up their individual lives to form a new one together. Mga kapatid, when we get married, if we are to look at marriage as God's plan and we become one flesh, it's no longer my life, but it's our life. So hindi na po ako at si Louie ang may asawa, kundi iisa na lang po yung aming pagsasama. We are now one. We are now one. It is, tingnan niyo po mga kapatid, a union of permanent commitment and permanence, just like the union between Christ and the church. So alam po natin, ang simbahan at si Jesucristo ay iisa. So Christ lives in the church, and the church lives for Christ. No? And that's why, sabi nga po, yung simbahan, ito pong istruktura, hindi po yan ang simbahan. Ang simbahan po ay tayong lahat. The congregation, the people of God, is the church, and that is Christ. And so, ganun din po, when man and woman get married, it's no longer my life, but it's now our life. And then, what does it mean? It's a union of commitment and permanence, just like the union between Christ and the church. Sabi po ni St. Paul, sa kanya pong sulat sa mga taga-Efeso, sabi niya, for this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and shall be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. Ito pong binibigkas dito ay nagbibigay kahalagahan dun sa kahulugan po ng kung bakit tayo po ay humihiwalay na po sa ating pong mga magulang, hindi po sa hindi na natin sila mahal, kundi talagang ito na po ang itinatatag nating buhay bilang mag-asawa. So now we are joined to one another because now we create our own union of permanence and commitment. We continue to be part of our larger family, lalo na po sa ating mga Pilipino, extended families, together with my parents, the parents of my wife or my spouse. Ngunit tayo po, we are forming that union because it's no longer my life or the life of my spouse, but our lives together. Tingnan po natin, to become one flesh, giving up their individual lives to form a new one together. So it's no longer my life, but our life. Yung pangalawa, union of commitment and permanence, just like the union between Christ and the church. So tingnan niyo mga kapatid, not me anymore, but us. Not my life anymore, but our life. So, pag tinignan po natin sa pag-araw-araw po nating pakikitungo sa ating pong may bahay, sa ating pong mister, titingnan natin, ano po yung mga hinihingi sa atin ngayon? Kung tayo po ay nabubuhay hindi lamang para sa sarili natin, kundi sa ating asawa at para po sa pagtatag ng ating tahanan, lalo na po kung meron na po tayo mga anak. No? So, we are asked to give more than what is needed. Because if we live for the other, we give and love out of generosity. I give and I love because it is for the joy of my spouse, my husband or my wife. So which means I try to outdo or we try to outdo each other in generosity. Why? Because I now seek to please rather than to be pleased. So if I now live for my wife, so that our life is now bigger than my own life alone, ang aking pong purpose now is to also make her more, should we see, more meaningful, to make her more appreciated, to show her more love, to care for her so that she becomes more joyful. She in turn does that for me. The joy of my spouse is cause of my joy. Kasi kung ganun po yung binibigay ko kahulugan sa aking pong asawa, kailangan po yung ikaliligaya niya ay magiging sanhi ng aking kaligayahan. Hindi po ba? Kasi hindi na po ako nabubuhay para sa sarili ko lang, kundi para sa aming dalawa. Especially when we now have children. Love with willingness to give up self. Hindi po na nangangahulugan na tayo po ay magpapakahirap ng ating sarili o magsasakripisyo po tayo ng walang kahulugan, but because the joy, the peace, the contentment, and life-giving nature of our union together is more liberating and empowering than just one. So mangyayari po dyan mga kapatid, hindi na po ako mabubuhay para sa sarili ko lamang, kundi for my spouse as well. Sa pang-araw-araw mga kapatid, marami po tayong mga halimbawa na pwedeng tingnan. Mamaya po doon sa isa kong slide, yung pinakahuli ko po, titingnan po natin ano yung mga yun. Pero maaaring habang nag-share ko ngayon, pwede nyo rin isipin, ano ba yung mga pagkakataon na yun na in our life, especially those of us who are married, do I now truly appreciate that when I said I do, what is more important now is our life together rather than my life? Nung sinabi ko po na ibibigay ko yung aking buhay sa iyo at mamumuhay ako ng para sa iyo lamang, puspos po tayo doon sa pagpapakita nun. Lalo na po na halimbawa, nagdaan na po yung maraming panahon, hindi po ba, marami na tayong mga karanasan, lalo na po sa atin, yung ilan sa atin, kung medyo matagal na pong nagsasama, alam natin na sinasabi nga nila, tapos na ang honeymoon. Tapos na ang honeymoon. Kasi madalas yung po intensity at saka yung excitement na nandun po nung nagliligawan. Minsan po, syempre, no, medyo, hindi naman natin sinasabing nawawala. Pero tayo po ay nagiging busy tayo sa paghahanap buhay. Nandiyan din po ang ating mga anak, busy din po tayo. Minsan nawawalan din po tayo ng time sa isa't isa. Ngunit we need to remember that what is God's plan for us? God's plan for us is for the two of us to form a life together, and it's no longer my life, but our life together. So what does that mean sa pang-araw-araw, sa aking kilos, sa aking pong pag-iisip, at sa aming pong pakikipag-ugnay sa bawat isa? Pangalawa, for committed love. Napakahalaga po niyan. Tingnan po natin yung isa ding binibigkas dito bilang paliwanag. It sounds obvious to say that marriage is for committed love. Para daw obvious naman yon. Pagka when we are married, we are for committed love. Kaya lang po, lalo-lalo na po dahil sa impluwensya ng lipunan ngayon, lalo-lalo po sa mga kabataan na maaaring ngayon pa lang po pumapasok sa kasal, sa pag-aasawa, madalas po, yung mga ilang tinig ng lipunan, yun ang naririnig natin. Hindi na po natin nabibigyan ng tamang kahulugan yung pag-ibig sa isa't isa at lalo-lalo na po yung pagiging mag-asawa. Minsan daw, ini-equate natin yung committed love dun sa fickleness at saka yung changing emotions. Meaning, pagka okay yung pakiramdam natin, if I feel happy loving you, then I love you. No? Pagka hindi ako happy kasi you make me unhappy, then I don't love you. So parang hindi natin pinamamamalas na yung talagang pagmamahal natin sa isa't isa is through thick and thin, through hard times and good times, in sickness and in health. So, meaning, narinig na natin to sa marriage encounters, LSS, sa Couples for Christ, narinig natin to, loving someone who is difficult to love. Alam naman natin, pag tapos na yung honeymoon, sometimes, not all the time, because of the way that we live our lives, marami po tayong pinagkakaabalahan, madalas, mas mahirap mag-love kasi mas unlovable na ang isa't isa. Di po ba? Hindi naman natin mapagkakaila. That's why we are here. Sabi nga, we are in a valley of tears kasi perfection is in heaven. So we know while we're here, we are living imperfect lives, including our marriages. Because we ourselves continue to be imperfect. Kung kaya nga kinakailangan natin laging paalala sa sarili natin that love is a commitment. Because if we equate it to love is an emotion, pagka hindi nagiging sanhi ng kaligayahan natin yung ating mister o ating misis, then sabihin mo hindi kita love kasi unlovable ka. But committed love means no matter what, we love one another. So babalikan po natin yung unang kahulugan, it's no longer my life, but our life. Kasi, kung iisipin ko yung aking sarili lamang, pag hindi mo ako ginagawang masaya, mahirap kang mahalin. And therefore, it's no longer love with commitment. Then, kung babalikan natin yung unang kahulugan, it's no longer a union of permanence and commitment. And permanence and commitment and love with serving, with commitment means I love you no matter what. Even if mahirap kang patawarin, even if sinagsisigawan mo ko, or siya rin, kung ako'y hindi masayang kasama, o kung mas madalas, mas marami ako sinasabi na mapait, o hindi maganda sa pandinig. At alam naman natin yan, mga kapatid, dahil marami tayong pagsusubok. Kahit na sa matagal na rin tayong mag-asawa. Kami nga po ni Louie, sayang, she could also have shared, kaya lang ipagpaumanhin yung mga kapatid. Kasi minsan lang magpunta sa bahay yung aking married children, kaya hirap nga din makatagal. So hindi siya makaalis. Sabi niya, sabihin mo na lang, sorry, at nandun yung aming apo, at aalis na ngayon 2:15, so hindi ko na nga po aabutin. Pag uwi ko, wala na. Makaalis na sila. Pero yung aking daughter na buntis at yung asawa niya, aabutan po pa. So, kami 34 years na kaming married by this December. Di syempre, hindi na po yan honeymoon. Hindi na po yan honeymoon. So, ibig sabihin, marami na po kami pinagdaanan. Marami pa rin kami pinagdaanan na minsan, hindi pa rin ako okay na kasama. Kasi meron pa rin ako sinasabi minsan sa kanya na hindi maganda sa pandinig. No? And meron din siya mga ugali na even after 34 years, hindi pa rin ako nasasanay. No? But despite that, napakadali kasi i-equate sa emotions. Pag in-equate mo sa emotions, sabihin mo, kung ganun, wag na lang. Kaya nga siguro, marami din mga marriages na pag dumadaan sa ganung pagsusubok, mahirap kung hindi natin makukunan ng kapangyarihan ng ating Panginoon at magtitiwala sa Kanya, mananalig, at magbubuklod-buklod tayo at mag-aakayan tayo ng sa isa't isa. Wala tayong makukuhang lakas kung sa ating sarili lamang. Kaya nga, napakamahalaga, titingnan natin na ang love ay commitment. It is not just an emotion. Love is committed love. Abiding and not fleeting. Hindi po pwedeng parang passing fancy lang. Pag sinabi kong minamahal kita at ika'y aking pinakasalan, yan ay panghabang buhay. That's why love is a commitment. Hindi siya pang ngayon lang, hindi siya pang altar lang, hindi lang siya dun sa pang-honeymoon, kundi panghabang buhay siya. Commitment and fidelity, not only for the moment and what feels good. Kasi kung ang love natin is only when we feel good, ay nako, di ba? How many times in the day na meron tayong sasabihin na hindi maganda sa pandinig. Pagka ganun and you don't feel good, ano pong ibig sabihin nun? Hindi na natin love ang isa't isa. Ngunit madali po tayo mag-isip ng ganun kung hindi natin ipaalala sa sarili natin na ang plano ng Panginoon para sa atin nung tayo po'y nag-asawa at tinanggap po natin ang bawat isa bilang ating esposo, ang love po ay commitment, hindi po siya emotion. We look for the endearing, the good, and the lasting. Madalas po kasi, lalo na pagka ganun nga po, sa tagal na po ng pagsasama, minsan ang nakikita natin yung ating pupunahin, hindi yung nakakagiliw. No? It's so easy. That's why they say, when you do not nurture love, lalo na po sa atin, pag may mga anak po tayo, sabi nila, reminder po ito nung mas nakakatanda pa nga po sa atin, sa karamihan sa atin. Sinasabi nila, dapat patuloy-tuloy tayo nagpupunla sa ating pong relasyon bilang mag-asawa. Kasi minsan daw po, kung masyado tayong busy, lalo na sa ating mga anak, na wala naman po masama doon. Pero kung hindi natin bibigyan ng panahon ng bawat isa, hindi natin tuloy-tuloy na, sabi nga nila, we continue to farm our relationship so that it grows. Pag wala na po yung mga anak natin, minsan, the older couples, they realize, wala na silang masyadong pinagsamahan in the last few years. Because all of their time and effort was spent on the children, earning a living. Kaya kinakailangan po, kung committed love tayo, then we need to know that we will look at the endearing, the good, and the lasting. Kasi alam natin, at the end of our days, tayong dalawa ulit. Wala pong iba. Alam niyo po, kami, 5 yung anak namin. Alam po nung karamihan ng mga kapatid dito. At ito na nga po, may apo na ako. Yung isa, bagong kasal nung March, buntis po ngayon yung anak namin babae. Ngayon po, Sunday, nandyan po sila lahat. Kaya excited kami. Kakahapon pa, excited ako. No? Tapos, ngayon, nandyan sila. Gusto ko nang bumalik. Pero, Monday to Friday, at madalas pati pag Saturday, kami lang niluwi ang nasa bahay. So kahit na anong dami nila, mauwi, kayong dalawa lang. Kayong dalawa lang. Kasi mag-aasawa sila, kakaroon sila ng sariling pamilya, at if they visit you, praise God. But if they visit you, they don't stay. Hindi naman sila naninirahan sa tabi niyo. So, kinakailangan po, aalalahanin natin that when God called us to marry one another, it was for committed love. And part of that is purposefully, lagi po natin yung didiligan, no? Lagi natin lalagyan ng fertilizer, at lagi natin titingnan yung panghabang buhay nating pagsasama. We look for what is endearing, the good and the lasting. We look at what is enduring, yung magtatagal, at hindi po yung nakakasakit sa isa't isa. Let's focus on the good. Let's focus on what is enduring in our relationship, yung po magtatagal, at magiging sanhi ng panghabang buhay na pagsasama. At huwag po natin hahanapin, yung pupunahin lang po natin sa isa't isa, sapagkat yun po yung nakakasakit, yun po yung nakakadistract sa isa't isa. Pangatlo, for mutual service. The idea that marriage is for mutual service, sabi po, runs counter to the prevailing notions in today's society, lalong-lalo na po ngayon, mga kapatid. Iyoko pong magbigkas tungkol sa iba-ibang henerasyon, pero alam natin, ang mundo ngayon, nandyan po nakatuon. Self-concern, self-fulfillment, self-protection, self-importance, sapagkat yun po ang ipinopromote ng mundo. Ang pinopromote po ng mundo ay magtagumpay tayo, that we become number one, that we are the best, no? Sa lahat po, sa lahat. So, lagi po, ang binibigyan po ng kahalagahan ay ikaw ang nag-top, ikaw ang number one, ikaw ang achiever, ay magaling ka, o ikaw ang pinakamagaling. So, nasa psyche po natin yan. Yan po yung lagi itinuturo sa atin ng lipunan ngayon. Pagka ganun po, at yun po yung ating pag-iisip, pagpasok po natin sa marriage, ay maaari po natin makalimutan yung unang prinsipyo that marriage is a union of permanence and commitment, and it's no longer my life, but our life. It's no longer me, but us. Narinig nyo na rin po ito, siguro yung joke ko, lagi ko po sinasabi, na galing pa po sa marriage encounter nung araw, maliit na bata pa po ako, naririnig ko na yan. Sabi nila, the problem daw with marriage is that it's not when two become one. Kasi alam naman natin that in marriage, two become one. The problem daw starts when you try to determine which one. Ibig sabihin, yung dalawa pong mag-asawa, hindi po sila nakahanda na ibigay ang sarili. Ang sinasabi nung isa, ngayon na mag-asawa na tayo, ako masusunod. Sabi naman ng isa, aba hindi, ako masusunod. So they are fighting because they try to determine which one. Samantalang yung unang pong prinsipyo is talagang totoong-totoo. We now live for one another. So if I have my spouse, I look for the enduring, not the enduring. Yung magtatagal, yung maganda, yung kaiga-igaya, hindi po yung nakakasakit. Hindi ko po siya pupunahin, kundi pahahalagahan ko pa siya at paparangalan ko po siya. I will honor her for her virtue, for her character, and the fruits of the Holy Spirit in her, rather than look for the fault. Otherwise, it is not two becoming one, but which one? Mutual service. And yet, being servants to one another is a very clear and consistent theme in the New Testament. Which means, going back to one of the first bullet points ko po kanina, is how do we outdo each other in generosity? Kasi kung minamahal ko po yung aking misis at minamahal po niya ako, ay sisikapin po natin na pagsilbihan ang bawat isa. Maglilingkod po kami sa bawat isa. And that's what it means by mutual service. Why? Because when we serve one another, we give each other joy. And we give each other joy, it is not my life, but our life. Mga kapatid, it also doesn't mean that I will give up so that it now becomes her life. No, it becomes our life. So what do I seek to promote daily? That we grow in love, we grow in commitment, we grow in permanence, we grow in service. So ano pong mahalaga? Not her life, not my life, but our life together. Okay? So love is service, service is love. Kaya nga po, lagi nating naririnig, dying to oneself so that the other may be joyful and pleased is following Jesus. Okay? So, pahalagahan ko po siya para siya po ay maging maligaya. And this is not, pinaliliit ko po yung sarili ko. Hindi po yun. Kasi kung gano'n naman po mangyayari, it's her life, not our life. So we prosper, we grow one another, we serve one another, we are committed to one another, and we love one another in mutual service and commitment. It is a conscious decision to pursue and see the exceeding joy of one's beloved. So kung I will devote my life to make her pleased, to make her joyful, and to let her follow Jesus, then our life becomes a life of service, of commitment, permanence, and union. Okay. Actually, I have my last 2 slides, pero part 1 nga po ito, so itutuloy. Kailangan po bumalik kayo next week. Kasi mahaba po itong listahan na to, kaya kung papakita ko po yung lahat ng areas, hindi po tayo makakapag-reflect. Pero pag tinignan nyo, dito pa lang, ang dami na natin pwedeng ipag-reflect. Isang line nga lang po dyan, pwede na natin gamitin ngayong hapon. So, tutuusin, 10 po yan. So, actually, 10 weeks na pwede natin pag-usapan yan, mag-reflect. Pero let's take a look at this, brothers and sisters. And then later on, pagka mag-sharing na po tayo, papipiliin ko po kayo ng isa. Yun po i-reflect natin at i-share natin sa mga kasama natin sa tables. So, pag tinignan po natin yung area of our lives, yung pong pinaka-first column, tingnan po natin yung Christian view of marriage at saka yung world view Ano po yung pananaw ng mundo? So bilang individual, ang isa daw pong Kristiyano ay committed kay Jesus. Samantala ng isa, lalo na po kung ang pinakikinggan niya at ang impluensya na kanyang binibigyan ng kahalagahan ay ang mga tinig ng mundo at ang atake ng lipunan, ang commitment po natin ay self-fulfillment at personal rights. Bakit po yan kasama dyan? Kasi ang konteksto po natin, marriage. So ibig sabihin, bilang individual, kung ito ikaw, pagpasok mo sa marriage, mahihirapan po tayo because hindi po natin magagampanan yung sinasabi po ng Panginoon na kanyang kagustuhan that it is to become one flesh, it's committed love, and committed mutual service. So pagka ang sarili po natin ang pinahahalagahan natin, mahihirapan po tayo. So it's very important, lalo na kung ngayon po, married na po tayo, sana po titingnan natin ang commitment po natin ay kay Jesus. Kung ang commitment natin kay Jesus ay natitiyak po mga kapatid, ay susubukan po natin paglingkuran ng ating asawa, mamahalin po natin siya, at pahahalagahan natin siya. Why? Because it's not my life anymore. Hindi na po ito, but our life together. Di po ba mga kapatid? Second, bilang mag-asawa, marriage is centered on Jesus. Whereas kung secular, it's centered on personal happiness. Ang hinahanap ko yung sarili kong fulfillment, yung sarili kong kaligayahan. Third, ang pananaw po tungkol sa aking mga goals. Ang ating pong hinahanap, kung tayo po ay Christian mind, is one mind, one heart, one life. So it's no longer my life, but our life. Pag secular daw po, ang pananaw ay individual satisfaction and personal success. Ang lagi po natin naririnig ngayon, I, me, myself. I, me, myself. Everyone else comes second. Power, ang pananaw po natin sa kapangyarihan bilang Kristiyano ay galing po sa banal na Espiritu. Pagka hindi po, kaya po ako makapangyarihan kasi magaling ako. I'm able to motivate myself. I have strength. I have a strong personality. I motivate myself and I draw strength from my mental capacity, from my competencies, my skills, and my behaviors. I develop my own attitude. I'm a go-getter. I'm proactive, and therefore I am. No, marami tayong ganyan ngayon. Marami tayong ganyan. Kaya nga po, side story na lang po, kung tayo po ay sensitibo doon sa ilan natin mga narinig, meron na po tayong ibang mga nakapagsalita dito, mga kapatid natin, like si DM, Marasigan. Lagi niya pinapahagi. Pati po yung kultura ng mga paaralan at kultura sa ating pong sarili mga bahay, mga tahanan. Sana po mag-iingat po tayo. We do not force our children to become overachievers. Nape-pressure po sila. At yung mga nagtatagumpay, madalas, ito po yung mga nagiging sanhi ng kanilang satisfaction, yung sarili nilang effort, yung sarili nilang strength. Wala pong masama sa nagtatagumpay. If they do well in school, if they do well at work, that's okay. But we want to make sure that they know that comes from their faith in the Holy Spirit, not out of their own efforts. So ito po yung konteksto pa rin natin sa marriage. Last but not the least, brothers and sisters, sa marriage vows. Bilang Kristiyano, ang ating pong pananaw, life commitment, fidelity in our sexual relationship or our complete relationship, at saka loyalty, commitment. Samantalang sa secular po is as long as it is working so that I become a full person. So again, ang tinitingnan po natin, yung marriage vows, okay lang po yan, basta okay pa rin ako. Kaya nga po sa ibang lipunan, lalo na po kung ang kanilang pagiging mag-asawa ay hindi po naka-ground sa faith, hindi po naka-ground sa love for one another, ang nangyayari po, ang dali po mag-divorce. Ang dali po maghiwalay. At bakit? Ano yung sinasabi nilang dahilan ngayon? Irreconcilable differences. No? Yung mga madalas ngayon, no? Or we fell out of love. No? Narinig natin yun? Hindi lang po sa pelikula yun, ha? Yung we fell out of love. Naku. So, ibig sabihin, nung kayo nagharap sa simbahan, mukhang hindi nila naunawaan yung love to begin with. Because if you know that love is for a permanence and commitment, if it's mutual service, and it's committed love, you don't fall out of it. Why? Because love is a decision. Because love is the mind, the heart, the soul, and the body. Life commitment, sexual fidelity, and loyalty. So, brothers and sisters, part 1. May part 2 yung chart na yan next week. At ipakikita ko ulit yan mamaya bilang pwede nating reference habang nag-share tayo. Pero ito mga kapatid yung important areas of our married lives that we need to examine, pray for, and live out well. Ito po yung ating discussion starter. Okay. Which area of my life can I make the most meaningful change in my approach to our marriage relationship? Okay, so let's think about that. Babalikan ko po yung chart. Alin pong aspeto ng ating buhay, yung kinakailangan ko pong maaaring baguhin o magkaroon ng konting pagbabago para mas lalo mapagtibay yung aming pakikipag-ugnay sa isa't isa at mas lalo mapagtibay yung aming pagiging mag-asawa. Second, what are the top 2-3 things I can work on, change, and adopt so that I can transform our marriage relationship to be more according to God's plan? Ano po yung according to God's plan? Di ba? Committed one flesh, committed love, mutual service. Okay, to become one flesh, which means not my life, but our life. Not my joy, but our joy. So, balikan po natin 2 questions, tapos ipakikita ko po yung chart. Which area of my life can I make the most meaningful change? Pwede nga natin isang tanong na lang. So that we can transform our relationship to be more according to God's plan. And then, total, 3 o 4 lang naman tayo sa isang mesa, hindi naman maririnig na lahat. Ano ba yung top 2 or 3 things na, ito'y lagi kong sinasabi tuwing ako yung speaker nyo, magagawa nyo na pag-uwi nyo mamaya. Kasi po, para maging actionable siya, hindi yung, pag-iisipan ko muna, tatabahuin ko muna, kailangan maghanda muna ako. Hindi. Yung pong magagawa nyo na mamaya. Kasi pag magagawa nyo na mamaya, actionable na siya, mararanasan na po natin yung power of the Holy Spirit. Because we can already apply the change in our life to help transform our marriage according to God's plan and not according to plan of the world. So, kung alam na po natin yung mga tanong na yan, mga kapatid, ibabalik ko na ito.
Sa singles, yung tanong sa singles.
Saka sa iyo.
Okay. Sige. Yung tanong sa singles at saka sa youth, itingnan na lang natin for the singles and the youth. This is what the world is teaching us today. And especially the youth, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with success. There's nothing wrong with motivation. There's nothing wrong with a strong personality. There's nothing wrong with that. Pero ang sinasabi natin is as you prepare to become more grounded in your faith, whether you are single or later on we're called to a life of marriage, you have to remember that this is the right approach according to God's plan. Because if we think this way, it will not be our life. When you go into marriage, it will be my life. But we know, especially yung mas matatanda na sa inyo at matagal na mag-asawa, my life in our marriage, it does not work. It does not work. It only becomes fulfilling and Christ-centered when I will really say it's no longer my life, but our life. So siguro sa mga singles at saka sa mga unmarried, tingnan natin ano yung mga areas in your life now which you can begin to transform so that you can prepare for this. Because when God calls you to marriage, this one will not be fulfilling, this one will not be liberating, this one will not be Christ-centered. You can do this, but it has to be with this. Because otherwise, love in marriage, according to God's plan, is only possible through becoming my life is now our life. Number 2, it's committed love. And number 3, mutual service. Makakatulong ba yun sa inyong reflection? Pwede yun? Okay. So, iwanan ko na to because I think we know the questions. Okay? Oh, may take-home assignment pa. Yung take-home assignment, please pray for your efforts. Kasi kung sa table nyo, sabihin mo, alam nyo brothers, sabi ni Brother Jun, ano daw yung 2 to 3 things na mamaya pa lang gagawin ko na. Ito yun, ito yun, ito yun. We cannot hold you accountable. Pag naghiwa-hiwalay tayo ng 3 o'clock or 3:30, hindi na namin alam. So please pray for your effort. So yung commitment na ibibigay nyo sa mga 2 or 3 brothers or sisters, mapapangatawanan ninyo. And you can only do that with the power of the Holy Spirit. Second, for the desire of your heart to transform your marriage, ask for the Holy Spirit in the most holy name of our Lord Jesus and through our Blessed Mother. So, alam niyo na yung question na yan. Balik ko na to. Tingnan natin ano yung, where is the Lord leading us? Which areas of our lives does He want us to transform? Surrender to Him. Ask Him to change. And what are those top 2 to 3 things we can do starting this afternoon? Amen?
Amen.